tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun and Gal. Hey, sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun and Gal. I heard everything sweeter in the South. Ain't no mistaking. Keep it real and authentic. Come and join the conversation. Talking about relationships. Have some fun. I know you wanna. Hanging with some Southern belles. Mix it with some Arnold Palmer. Sweet tea and lemonade talk.
Hey. Oh, hey, Facebook. We made a little quick mistake. Y'all was getting ready to hear Yearning for Love.
Happy New Year, my people. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, we got to get into this. It is so good to be back on for the new year. Shayna, how's your new year coming in? Is it going good, girl?
It's been eventful. Trust me. It's been very eventful, but it's been going good. And yours? How's everything there?
It's going. There's no need for me to complain, because it don't change anything. All right, so I see we got a few people on here. Y'all drop us a comment. Let us know you on here because we can't see who's on here, but just drop a comment, say hello. Let Gun and Gal say hi back to you.
Hey, y'all.
And so now I'm gonna start sharing this screen, and y'all know sweet tea, tangy lemonade. I ain't got no lemonade tonight. I ain't got no tea. I got lemonade. I just ain't fix it. I don't got to tell my baby fix me some lemonade. All right. So we are going to go into our hot topics. Are y'all able to see our hot topics? Can you see the hot topics?
I can see the hot topics.
All right, y'all. So this week, it has been all over social media. Like, we wondering, Gucci, what you done did to these people? Like, you done give Big Scar this record deal, and unfortunately, he succumbed to death. They're saying that it was because of prescription medicine, like a prescription drug overdose.
Right.
But his family started coming in with some stuff.
And I think, man, because like they've been going in on Gucci. Like it's, I mean, it's crazy. The man said he paid, 20 grand. What else they want him to do? And who has a $60,000 funeral? Erica, did you have to work a $60,000 funeral since you've been doing that?
Baby. Girl, I don't. We ain't even had no 20,000.
Girl, I'm like, come on, man.
Just what are y'all doing for 60,000? Like, I'm sitting here, and it seemed like I heard the girl say that he was gonna be cremated. So if he gonna be cremated, our cremations is $700, and then you got to add on a few little things because we got to carry the body over there. But just to put it in there, $700. How y'all get up to 60? So. And it started with his friend. What was the guy named? Quez Ruthless.
Quez, yeah.
Trying to say that Gucci was gonna go back on his word and not do it, and then the sisters start coming up with all this stuff, and it's just like, y'all, for real.
Actually, Quez said that as soon as the funeral home called Gucci, he blocked them after he hung up the phone, is what Quez actually said. I'm like, and then somebody made reference. I think it was Big Scar's sister that said that Gucci couldn't pay for it because his wife's birthday was coming up or something. And I'm just like, they just expect too much. I honestly think. But Big Scar's dad got on, and he kind of leveled the going back and forth out because it was just too much.
It was too much. As a matter of fact, we have an audio clipping of what the dad said, of some of what he said.
Yeah.
Gucci did what he did, y'all. So everything else out the window. Atlantic Records did what they did, y'all. Gucci sent 10. Atlantic sent 10. I paid the difference. What difference does it make my son gone still? What does it matter,
Yeah.
They didn't do that for They did that out their heart, and I appreciate it. They didn't have to do that.
Right?
He said the magic thing. They did not have to do that, you know. And y'all gonna sit here and try to make it seem like he's so wrong for doing what he did. The sister's saying, what is your 10K to 60K? Well, why y'all playing a 60K funeral? And somebody in one of those comments, they was like, why he got life insurance? Which, a lot of us people don't have life insurance. But
Statement. Valid question.
got a question, but first, I love what the dad said, and it's down at the bottom. He says, first of all, I got to send shouts out to Atlantic Records, man. They gave my son a big boy chance. Gucci, I got to send shouts out to Gucci, too. Y'all might not like it, but I got to give my boy what he did, man. He gave my son a major, major chance. Yeah. I can't let y'all throw dude under the bus like that. Come on now. The truth is the truth, man. I gave nobody permission to do that. I ain't looking for nothing. I just want what rightfully belongs to my son. I ain't asking for nothing else. I don't want nothing else. They sent they 10 bands. Gucci, he sent his 10 bands. I covered the rest. I appreciate that big time. I appreciate the father coming out and saying what he's saying, because when Quez and that sister came, it was like,
and the sister came with all kind of, came with all kind of heat. I was like, girl, calm down, but that goes to show you where us as a people, just because you're attached to somebody who has a whole lot of money does not mean that you get to dictate how they spend their money. That's their money that they work hard for. If Gucci would have sent $6, that was his money. He sent it, period. That's just that.
Because at the end of the day, he ain't obligated to do anything.
No.
Now, I mean, they mad because Gucci asking for his 1017 chains back. Now, we don't know if that's true or not. But the thing is, maybe he asking for the chains because he already know what y'all gonna do with it. He might want the chains to give to the daddy. Who knows?
Right. But and then you don't know what was in his contract either. You know what I'm saying? Paperwork, that could be something as well. You get, this is yours until whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of layers to that.
You gotta have enough sales to pay this off or something. And maybe unfortunately he died before he had enough sales to pay it. And on top of that, I didn't even know who Big Scar was. May your soul rest in peace. But I'm sitting saying, who is this? Do he rap? Do he sing? What do he do?
I was like, what's his music? Maybe it's just we out of that
thing. Yeah, might just be a Memphis thing, but hey, we don't know. But rest in peace, Big Scar. Big shout out to Gucci Atlantic Records for doing what you did. Big shout out for Keisha KO for dropping those receipts. Because when Keisha,
baby, right? Don't come for mine. I'm gonna let you know.
Y'all ain't about to throw my man under the bus. Yeah. Okay. So I'm here for it. Y'all know we here for relationship. Okay. All right, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about this. If you're on Twitter, you probably have. Chef Way. Oh my God, Chef Way, the way that you're dogging Black women. And the thing is, you come from a Black woman. Shana, what did Tupac say?
You want me to go at it again, girl? You already know the whole song. But he did not give us no type of words to make us keep our head up. He just bashed, and that's another problem with society, because people like him that put stigmas on, because Erica, you and I talk about this all the time, the light skin and dark skin thing. I hate to be in a category like that. Don't put me in a category because I'm fair skinned, that I act a certain way, baby. That type of girl is beautiful. I don't care what nobody say.
Very much so. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. We're still suffering from what they call that brown paper bag syndrome. Remember, if you were lighter than that brown paper bag, you were considered to be one of the lower slaves. Versus the higher, so all this could go back to this, but it's like, Chef, wait, your mom is Black. So where did this
come from? A Black woman.
Exactly. Your mama gets on and she says, I am his mom. I raised him exactly opposite of the BS he's spewing. So your mama come on saying you wasn't raised like that. Your sister saying you wasn't raised like that. Where you get this from? Then on top of that, your fiance is an Asian woman, but your fiance is an Asian woman who has all Black friends. So do you look down on her black friends? Like when they come to be in your
Right,
wedding, what you gonna say? You gonna say, "Oh, she too black," or
right.
real beauty versus weaving lies, and then you talking about weaving lies about Reverend Run's daughter. Like, come on.
Girl. And then, of course, the typical, I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol that I said this. I was sick, and now I told you. I said I was like, it could have been because he was under the influence or something. Until I went and I saw, I'm like, oh no, he just was talking out the side of his neck because that made no sense for him to do that.
None. And I mean, you got all these brands, so there's no way that you could have been too high. Like you saying alcohol and drugs, but you got enough to where you able to brand what you're doing. I don't believe
Right.
it. You just trying to give some excuse because now you are a prosecutor and you don't want to be canceled.
So
But
my thing is,
your
whenever
brand
you
is to
go and
cancel you.
speak like that, dude, why are you even posting stuff? Like there are certain things when you reach a certain level that you don't even entertain on social media. Now, if you have an opinion about it, you're able to speak about it freely within your own space. But putting it out there on social media, everything is always going to be able to have access. People are going to have access to this foolishness forever. You know,
Forever. No matter how
just
many times you delete it. Somebody done, boop, let me screenshot this.
right. This was just way too much. So yeah, we canceling him. Next slide.
Cancel, Chef. Wait, we don't want to know nothing about you and them oxtails you cooking. Cancel.
Darcel did. That's right, Darcel. Alcohol gives you the courage to say what you were already thinking. That's true. That's true.
What they say, a drunk mind will speak a sober tongue.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right, y'all. Now we're going back to an old story, but this story has resurfaced again on Facebook. So this is a story dated back to 2017. Y'all know we love Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson. If you're nasty, Janet went and married her a billionaire
And it was
in 2012. Like Janet wasn't playing, but he was
mm-hmm.
a Muslim billionaire. And there was some agreements in the marriage. So you're gonna get $100 million if you stay married for 5 years. You're gonna get another 100 million if you give the tycoon an heir. So 2016, 49, she got pregnant, gave birth in 2017, and
That's that same year it made the 5-year marriage. So she fulfilled both of her promises in that prenup. And
yep.
then guess what? She filed for divorce that same year. Give me my 200 million, please.
Let me get it. But
Yeah,
maybe Janet would have stayed with him if he wasn't like, so she felt like he was stifling her. She was saying that he was talking about, making her concerts even worse. She felt like she was losing her fan base because it was just too much for her. It's
because he had some expectations for her to behave as a Muslim spouse, so to speak. And whenever you somebody that's already made, because Janet had her fame and fortune long before, she came with him. It's kind of hard to break people, and not to mention Janet's a little up there in age, where like, not gonna let you do that.
She up there in age, but baby, that baby look good now. She still look good.
I was like, dang, okay, Miss Jackson. She look real good.
Yes, she does. She does. So, with that is going to lead into our conversation for tonight. So, we want to know, do you marry or get into a committed relationship for love or for security? So we do have, hi Darcel. I'm just now being able to see the comments. Sorry. Hi Ronald. Yes, he is not obligated to anything where they pay for him. Okay, so he's talking about Gucci. No, they ain't gonna pay for him. No, you lucky if they come to the funeral. Lucky if they come to the funeral. But y'all, so we want to know, do you get into a committed relationship for love or for security? Now, my uncle, God rest his soul. I remember this is when I was dating my current husband. This is before we got engaged and all of that. And he told me, he said, the problem with you black women is y'all married for love and them other ones married for security. And I was
Huh.
like, yeah, that's what he said. And I said, well, there's some of us that might marry for both, and there are some that might marry for love and hope the security come along.
Or vice versa. Married for security and hope the love will come along.
Yes, my granddad, God rest his soul, he said he married my grandmother because he knew that she was a good woman. So when they got married, he didn't love her, but he eventually started to love her. And then it's like in those arranged marriages, they marry for security, and you be with them for
Right.
so long, you eventually start. Those arranged marriages, they tend to last longer than
You think
ours.
so?
Have you seen any of those like Muslims or something divorcing anybody besides Janet?
Well, I
Um,
think maybe that's a part of their culture. Like
it,
divorce is not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I think, so, excuse me, y'all. Got a little person in the background screaming.
we real life, y'all. We real life. This is real life.
Jeez. Some people, like in their culture, like divorce is not an option, you know. So it's
Mhm.
part of the culture most of the time. But I know this. I ain't gonna stay and be unhappy for no long periods of time. So we ain't finna do that. We ain't
And don't
finna.
care how much money you got.
No, because girl, the ones that be having a lot of money got all kind of issues, and ain't nobody got time for that either.
Ain't got no time for that. So Lakeisha Smith says it's definitely part of the culture. Um,
Mhm.
she says, I don't think if they had the same option, they'd stay.
I don't think so either. And once again, because of they're taught, divorce is not the what it's supposed to be, but girl, you ain't finna have. And then in that, like the multiple wives, we ain't gonna go back to that. But it's just we gonna stay away from that. But So ladies, would y'all stay? Any ladies that's on here, would y'all stay in a situation if you were unhappy because they were stable? Erica, you would stay because they stable.
Let me
Just
tell you about this one right here. I don't care how many six figures you making. I'm out because enough. Enough is
yeah,
enough.
man, that's crazy. Ronnie, you're
Ronnie
right.
said
Check out them
them
reality
reality
shows.
shows.
Them talk, but some of that stuff don't be true. That gotta be scripted because ain't no way them women go through all of this stuff that they go through with them men, and it's normal. You think that's normal?
Like Quad, like Married to Medicine, Quad, and I forgot what her husband's name, but he was a doctor. Quad said she didn't want all that. Quad was out. Dr. G
No, but
wouldn't
I'm
give
saying like
up.
the way that they live. Oh, she said, "Child, heck no." But I'd have to try every option. Money will never be the reason I stay. Yeah.
Tiffany, she's saying no. That's Fuzzy. Fuzzy saying no, ma'am. She ain't staying. The Keisha child hate no, but I have to try every option. Money would never be the reason I stay. Absolutely. And I will say to you, I tried everything, everything, prayed, counseling, sage, all of that.
You was being a good
Exhausted.
person. Yeah. Yeah.
What, Shannon? You asking me? What would you do?
Well, the grown-up Shayna would
Okay.
not stay regardless.
The grown up Shayna. So what's the
Yeah,
difference? Tell me.
whenever I was younger, I did I married for the wrong reason. Like
Such as
I gotta be careful with how I word this on social media, but I married for the wrong reason. I was pregnant. I had the kids, so it's like I'm gonna give that. You know what I'm saying? This second time, God gave me a man. Thank you, Jesus. And
that's for my
I ain't
brother.
gotta worry about,
Ronald.
I ain't gotta worry about all that foolishness no more. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But
Yes.
now the grown-up Shayna will stay regardless because I takes zero, nothing. So gave me broke and treat me jacked up. We ain't doing that.
Ain't doing it. Yes, Miss Tiffany Funderburg Sellers. Yes, Sage. You do everything. Anoint oil, all of that. All of that.
Goings and comings.
And once it, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Then I wonder, do they get married for security or for love?
Yeah,
I
some of
had
the
a
men chime
homeboy,
in on that. Y'all
had a
married?
homeboy. He was down in Georgia when we was at the last duty station, and he told me he married because his wife looked good on paper. She had good credit. She was an RN, so she was making pretty good bank, and she was an RN for a small office, like a children's office. So she was making
A
out
lot
there
of
out.
money.
He said he married her because she looked good on paper.
So he
Baby,
cover.
no. And
Wow.
I want to say they may have started their divorce process last year, year before last, because he realized it wasn't enough, was not enough. Hi, Nisha. Is it Nisha? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you? So tell us, Nisha, if you just joining in, do you marry for love or security? And if you have married for security, um, do you stay in it when things get bad? You know, another topic, is it mostly women that actually want that title? I do believe some men get pressured into
Yes.
it. You mean the title of being married?
Yep.
Oh, Nisha told me she ain't married. Okay, all right, I got you. I
It
understand.
doesn't necessarily have to be just about marriage. You could be with a partner that could possibly, you know.
Because we did say, do you get into a committed
Right.
relationship for
Right.
security or love? I do know, if I ever try this again, ever, I'm gonna make sure that love is there, but I want the security there as well, and we will figure out how to get these finances together
Yeah.
and how to maintain them together, so that we're both secure in it. I had someone who responded in my inbox, but I don't we ain't got this in new form. I'm trying to figure out how to work this down, so but
On the
he was saying,
test.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Nothing.
He said that he married for security and for love as well. So men do it. But for him, there was love in there. Unlike my friend that was down in Georgia, there was no love in there. So in this case where we were talking about Janet, and we don't know if she may have married for love, but we are wondering, if you just marry for security, is there ever a time in any of this that sex is obligated? Like, when is it necessary?
Girl.
Uh,
My
Lakeisha said she's married for love and security.
No, not
She's
security.
for love and not security. Excuse me. Okay, and not security.
Let's call them right, girl. Let's call them right.
Yeah, Johnny, put these glasses back on. And she says we both were on the struggle bus. Okay, so I understand that.
Right.
If we both are struggling when we come into it, then that's one thing, because we're gonna come on the up together. I got it.
Right.
I understand that. Rail Dorsey, what's going on? You just looking at us? Let us know. Do you get into a committed relationship for love or security? We want to hear from these men. I know it got to be some men on here. Right? Why are y'all getting into these relationships? Why are y'all getting married? Do y'all marry, like Lakeisha said, so that we as women can have these titles? Do you marry because you're scared that you're gonna lose us? My cousin Ernest, hey, he says that he got married for love. Okay, I'm here for the love. We got Valentine's coming up.
Stability comes in other ways as well, not just like financial stability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like,
Mhm.
for us with our blended family, and because we both made it very clear our children were priority. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, whenever we were able to see how the other one would interact and treat the kids, it was like, okay, that's a win. You know what I'm saying? So like it made it easier along with the love, like, okay, I'm stable with this. one thing on the because when you blend, it's hard to blend, girl. Them blended families is not easy, but
Not,
it's the most
not
rewarding because you make a choice to love somebody, you know. So yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Rail Dorsey says, I'm not married, I'm single. Are you in a relationship? A committed relationship? Darcel says, I think it's a combination, but love is priority. I can agree with that. I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
true.
It got love in a relationship, it makes everything so much easier. Where you
Yeah,
can get to that point where you want to have that security. I'm trying to get back to this. Okay. Married for love and security. He says love and security, actually security would be the first. You grow to love. This is a guy saying this. So he's saying, give me the security first, and I'm gonna grow to love.
Nisha, your mama used to say, "Love will come later." Nisha's on there. Her grandmother used to say that, "Love will come later."
A lot of those women said that,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying about my granddad. My granddad said he married my grandma because he knew my grandma was a good woman. And then he just eventually got to the point where he started loving her,
Mm.
um, financially and emotionally. Because I was asking the guy, is security as in financial security? And he said financially and emotionally, because a peace of mind is very important. That's what you, similar to what you were talking about when y'all had the combined family. Um, Ronnie says love definitely priority, security, you grow together. I get that. Okay, so all the guys are saying that they married for love.
Good
So I
answer,
wonder, was
though.
my uncle wrong? Was my uncle wrong in saying that we as Black women should not be marrying for love? We should be marrying for security? I wish he was still living, Lord, so I could ask him, clarify that. Lakeisha says, I wouldn't want someone to be with me just for security. I don't know, but it seems selfish to me. And I agree. It does.
Yes,
It
very
does.
much so. Very much
Mhm.
so.
It is very much so selfish. And love is a beautiful thing. And Lord, if you can
Yes,
find
I'm
love and security
saying.
at the same time, you
Yeah,
are winning,
big
winning,
time,
winning.
big time,
Right.
big
So
time.
y'all tell me, when in any type relationship, is sex ever obligated? And if it is obligated, when is it obligated? And we still got people talking about the last question. I'm not gonna ask my husband when he gets home. Oh, you're gonna ask your husband when you get home.
Yes,
So yeah,
and
come back
hit us up
and let us
in the inbox and let us know if we're not still on, Lakeisha. That's I
right.
would like some interaction like that. That's definitely something we
Mhm.
want to know. Oh, Darcel says, so what
Darcel
happens if the love never comes? That's a good question. Do you walk away or do you stay because you feel secure? Depends on what you got into it for. That's what depends. He put obligation, LOL.
um
Lakeisha said he better tread lightly or we won't make it to 20 in June. Girl, he gonna get the right answers. He gonna get the right answers.
Lakeisha, we're looking for you. Go down to our page and comment on our page. We ask a question that we
Yes.
wanted married people who were married over 10 years to the same person. You can't combine no marriages now. Married to the same person. Drop your stuff in there.
Yeah, I sent it to you in Messenger, Lakeisha. She was one of the ones I was talking about.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Darcel says obligation. And Ronnie is saying yes on the anniversary.
What you mean?
We don't know. Ronnie, you better tell us what you mean. Brandy says everyone wants to be loved and everyone wants stability. Yes, I can say for myself, my husband and I, we've been married for 4 years now. Congratulations. And when we got married, it was about the love. And then later on, the stability then came on both sides.
Yeah, because you work better when when it's the two of you. Stability can come. Now, if you stay too long and it don't get no stability, then you can walk away. But it takes time sometimes. Who said you better leave, Ernest?
What you want us to leave about? Okay, so again, we're going back to that question. When you're in a relationship, and I don't know how it's exactly worded. How's it worded? Is sex ever an obligation? And when is it an obligation? Ronnie says it's obligated. Ronnie, why are you saying it's obligated? Let us know since your wife on here with it's obligated. And when is it obligated, Ronnie?
I'm waiting, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't typing fast enough.
Want to know when is sex obligated? In the inbox he said sex is obligated because he believes that that's something that both spouses should contribute to. I agree to it, but if you really want to have it, then it really wouldn't feel like an obligation, right?
There you go. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I was. And he said when I asked for it. You know, most of the time. Look at Darcel anytime and anywhere. On anniversary, Ronnie, what are you talking about? You about to get blocked.
He's saying it's obligated on anniversary. So when y'all anniversary, you don't care what's going on. You are obligated to give him some. Is that the only time she's obligated to give you some on the anniversary? Shayna, do you feel like there's ever a time that Ronnie is obligated to give you some?
No, because we're supposed to enjoy each other. So it's just all the time, whenever we want it. I'm like Darcel, but Ronnie, I'm waiting on your explanation, baby. Because
he just said the anniversary, he gave it to you. When it come up, you obligated. He don't want to hear nothing about no headache, no toothache, no nothing. You
yeah,
you gonna be getting that, girl. Like Keisha says, I don't think it's an obligation per se. However, it can be detrimental to a relationship.
Yes, it can be. Yes, it can. Yeah, you see, Lakeisha, your boy gonna get himself in trouble over here on these comments.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do my brother like that. No sex can be detrimental. Wax sex can be detrimental. Cheating sex can be detrimental. And entanglement sex can be detrimental.
We ain't got time for no entanglements. It's just too much work. Lord Jesus.
Lakeisha said, Rhonda.
He ain't commented again. I'm waiting. Okay.
He probably done went back upstairs. He's like, yeah, I'm in trouble for this now. I'm in trouble for this. But again, to me, I don't feel like sex should be obligated, because if both partners are into it, it wouldn't feel like it's an obligation. It would be feeling like, oh, you're gonna rub on my neck.
Why would it be considered an obligation then? If you both are into it, why would it be considered an obligation? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
who else said it was obligated? Did Darcel say it was obligated? Ernest said it was obligated. Y'all answer Shayna. If both parties are into it, why
is it considered an obligation?
Is it because we're in this committed relationship? Like, maybe I wouldn't feel like you stuck on Ronnie, ain't it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about this after we get off. Yes, ma'am. Because I don't want to
stay alive for this conversation, because we want to hear all us. No, we want to know.
Yeah.
Ronnie, we thank you so much for chiming in. We know you just saying all this because you chiming in to help it out. Shayna over here tripping for nothing. Because I want it, and I want it right then. Okay, so if you want it in a time that she don't want it, is she still obligated to give it to you? Like, if you come home from the club drunk and you want your little stuff, is she still obligated? Like, she might be like, oh, you smell like a drunk. I don't want to. Then what?
I don't want to do that.
Crystal Cole Wheeler says, because we're obligated to serve each other's needs sexually. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. If you go back to the Bible, you're right.
We're not supposed to refuse them.
But I do kind of wonder, like,
what
if I feel like it?
Yeah, so we got to say yes. Okay, Darcel said, I'm saying sex is mandatory in a successful relationship. Now, I like the way you worded that. Mandatory and not, because I don't know, I just don't like the obligated word. Like, I don't, I just
You
don't like.
think mandatory sound better?
I mean, the way when I read it, but then it still means the same thing. So,
Right.
like,
Like, this sound-
girl, I don't know. She going to give it to me, Ernest said.
Oh,
Oh,
Lakeisha
Lakeisha got a
said,
good one. You read that?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Also, men have to know our bodies work because our hormones, yes, are some fierce. Now, when you say obligation, I see that as one party giving it up but don't really want to do it.
That's how I feel too. That's why I
Yeah.
said, why is it obligated? Ronald,
Because
you
it's
said,
your anniversary.
oh Jesus.
It's your anniversary. Yeah.
Please.
You gotta give it up. Give it up. Fuzzy says, I think men expect to have more than what they get. That's why they feel like it's an obligation. Fuzzy, go people in there. Fuzzy, how long you and Tony been married? Y'all been married over 10 years? Go to our page, drop that in there. We're looking for couples that
We
been
need
married over.
that. Yeah, we
Y'all
need that.
y'all had to have been married over 10 years because your baby Ron, she about to be 14. So yeah. Ronnie says, well said. Ronnie, we ain't sure what you saying was well said. Was it what Lakeisha said about our hormones? Men don't understand our hormones.
No,
They
because
don't at all. They
when
don't
I'm
get it.
having hot flashes and stuff, I'm talking, it's cold in here. Turn that fan off. No, I'm hot.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Me and my wife agreed we will never tell each other no matter what. Ernest, even if her is on, or would you be like, I ain't want it right now because you in the red? Are we getting a little too personal? So
No,
you
I'm
know,
just thinking about
if not, if you want to. Hey Ryan, I ain't seen Ryan in so long. Ryan says if she don't feel like it, just lay there. I'll take it. I'll take it from there. Well, I got you. I understand.
Jesus Christ.
You guys, y'all are funny. I got you. 20 years, Fuzzy. 20 years in September. Please just go over there, drop that so we can make sure we get you into it. With everybody else said. Ernest is saying hell no. I guess you're saying hell no to the cycle on. So it ain't no obligation when the cycle is on. Gwen says she likes that.
Ooh, I like that one.
Says Ernest, me and my husband have the same agreement. So Crystal, you got the same agreement, but is there any time that you can say, nah, not tonight?
Right, because I feel like I can say that. If I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Please leave to hormones at home on anniversary. Lord, my husband, Jesus Christ. Just log off, babe. Just log off.
Oh God, he don't care about your hormones because
Just log off, please.
Ooh, yes.
She said I can, but I don't. So, Miss Crystal, every time your husband summons you to have some relations, even if you don't feel like it, you just go ahead on and do
it. She says she can say no, but she don't.
Okay.
But that mean, well, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm like,
yep.
I just.
Okay, Lakeisha said I've been turned down before by my husband. He said he was tired after working like 16 hours. I felt a type of way. So did you turn him down later when he wanted it?
You know what, Lakeisha? I had that same experience. Been turned down, and I think he was trying to do it to upset me. I don't know. I ain't sure, but I was like, okay, true that. Let me grab this bag from out this closet.
Go in the shower, girl.
Oh, I'm right there beside you. Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ.
Ooh, don't you get excited when
Nuts,
I be
girl. You are nuts. I'm telling you. Jesus
ah,
Christ.
you
Mm.
know, 'cause we as women, we ain't looking at them saying it's obligated. Like, come on.
No.
There you go. Come on, Bob. Battery operated, boat training. Yeah. Keisha, girl, I'm gonna inbox you about one that's just phenomenal.
Oh gosh.
Phenomenal.
Keisha, do not let her contaminate your brain, girl.
Yes, man. It's phenomenal to the point where it don't even work no more. I gotta get another one.
Yeah, Lord, the poor thing is dead.
Yeah, just dead. Bob is gone.
Look, Ernest say TMI. She telling all her little business. She
I
telling
know,
all her
I know.
little business.
But you know, we gotta help our sisters out, you know. So
Yeah,
when
they need to know.
I'm tired, then you got something that can help, you know.
Oh, look what Keisha said. I might have it.
Well, we can trade some stories. Trade some stories. Let me know, just in case if I go down that road again and my husband tell me no, you know. Seamus, you don't let your obligation thing go.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it after this is over with. No worries. Marcel,
Ernest
you said, I mean, we get tired too. I know it's been a couple of times after a show. I just couldn't do it. I was tired, boss. I mean, yeah. I
So
mean,
when you have those moments, even though you said, Darcel, that it was an obligation, when you have those moments and you're tired, if your woman is saying, but you obligated to go, do you go? We wondering. Gwendolyn said, let me know. I need to update my bag. Oh, this a whole new topic. Gwen, I'm gonna send it to you too, girl.
Lord Jesus.
Thinking about adding that on to my inventory. The one that I found. Really thinking about adding it on to my inventory. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna give y'all my website. Y'all go to that website and grab it up, cause who baby? Um, I
Jesus Christ.
even heard Dion Cole talking about it. When I heard Dion Cole talking about it on his special on Netflix, I said, "Oh, I got the right one."
You ain't got them looking eyes when you waiting, huh, girl? Lord have mercy.
Oh, we did not mean to get on that subject. We did not mean to get on that subject at all. Darcel Joy can stand tall while I'm sleeping. So you feel like how Ryan feel. Ryan feels like, okay, just lay there. I can get it from here. Got it.
He said, if I'm sleeping, wake me up. It's obligated. Jesus Christ. Gwen, don't do me. I'm just saying, girl.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Crystal, what you saying there? It's important to know your spouse. I know when my husband has worked 12 hours, he needs rest unless he says otherwise. And he knows when I'm just done and I want to rest. Oftentimes people just know their significant other.
I will agree with that.
Absolutely. So even if you have that agreement, like what you and your husband have, or Ernest and his wife have, you're right. You're gonna say, "Oh, babe, I know you're tired. We not even gonna do this," or "I done been running around with the kids all day. I just don't feel like it," or
Right.
"I
I
just
had
been
a
sleeping
hard
in
day.
the kitchen."
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, Mr. Albert. Albert says, if you can't meet the obligation,
Then what?
feel, let us know. If you can't meet the obligation, what's gonna happen? You gonna find somebody that can?
Girl, that would be a whole nother topic.
That's an entanglement topic. Yeah, you'd have to double back round to the entanglement, or is that a Marvin Cease type thing? You know, little candle liquor going on. Ernest says, "Still give it to me. I'll make up on the sleep later."
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. Oh my God. Y'all, that's my cousin. Forgive him. But I understand. He's happily married.
I mean, hey, and if you enjoy it enough, hey, if you can deprive yourself a little sleep, that's okay. That's quite all
Yeah,
right.
You know what? And I think if it is enjoyable, you might say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just buy a Red Bull in the morning. Let's
That's
get
all
it.
about my
Let's
day.
get it.
Right, right.
Might. It just all depend now. We still waiting on Mr. Albert that been married 33 years.
I
If
mean,
you
think
can't
about
meet the obligation. I
it. It's
mean,
true.
think about it for a second. What happens if it gets to a point where it's not an option? Oh,
Yeah. Then what? That's true.
oh,
Yeah.
that's
No, seriously.
another topic. Yeah.
But it's true though. What do you do? What do you base just your your intimate life on if you don't have that not capable? Oh, Crystal say then it's over for me.
Oh, Ernest, what aunt on here? My aunt on here. I'm sorry, auntie. She know what you do. Mr. Albert says men got to have it when they're young. Oh, so y'all ain't want it when y'all old. Let us know now, because you 33 years in the game. Give us some hope. So when we get older, we ain't got to be obligated no more. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. That's what you're saying.
Lakeisha says like a freak accident or something. That's a whole other topic. Yeah, you're
It
right.
is.
Right. Crystal said if you can't meet them obligations, it's over. Gotcha.
Jeez.
My
Then
aunt,
it's just over.
wait a minute, now tell me which one of my aunts could, but my aunts, all my aunts know I ain't got no tag. Hey, come on here at your own risk. I ain't gonna cuss. I'm gonna try not to anyway.
I don't know with the no tag. It's coming along. Nice.
Did you just agree that I don't have no tag?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not your
you're
yes
so
man, love. Girl, we're gonna have this conversation outside of the company. Let's keep it going.
Which aunt is on here? I'm curious because we can't see. So let me know which aunt on here so I can go and make sure I tell her thank you for coming on and shooting our numbers up, getting those insights up. And you just gonna give me the eyes. Okay. I got you. Gotcha. Some Albert says not as much, so y'all don't need it as much.
Okay.
All right, gotcha. Lakeisha says, well, that's another combo too. When the men get old and can't perform.
Let's hopefully y'all on the same age group to where it won't bother you if he can't perform. You know, that's when you're right. That's a whole nother topic.
Obligation sex is out the window at that point. Darcel says y'all need to listen to 3-Letter Word by Jamie Foxx. That's a song? Or is it one of his comedic shows? Let us know. I wonder. Ryan, what you do with honey? Ryan say better get that honey. Ryan, tell us what you do with honey. I'm curious. I'm curious because I don't know. Wait a minute. And Ernest, you talking about the honey too? He better get some honey. Shannon, you know about this honey?
That's supposed to help.
Help with what? To get your drive back? Darcel says, I'm gonna listen to it. All the time sex. That's a song. Okay.
Okay. We was lost for a minute.
Lost, but we real lost on this honey. I need to hear what's going on with this honey. Gwen says, but what is old? Because baby, I have to get a little
Juvie. Gwen, oh my god.
Wait, so you about to be a cougar? Is that what you saying?
My brother-in-law does not approve of that.
I'm wondering. Oh, these men are coming with this honey. Okay.
Oh, so the
So
honey.
my cousin John says that honey ain't no joke. But what do you do the honey? Yeah. Shayna? Ronnie, where you at? Go downstairs and get some honey. Let us know. What is it with this honey?
Oh my. Okay.
David says it gets the blood flowing. So is the honey just for men or is the honey for women too? So the honey gonna make it stand up? Y'all men
I
been out
ain't
here.
never heard of that before.
They
I
been
ain't-
buying Viagra, and all you had to do was go get a little clover honey.
I ain't never heard of that before, man.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Divas. What's going on, Michael? Let's see. Darcel say, fellas, don't give away all our secrets. Oh.
I'm gonna Google that. I ain't never heard of that before.
Let me know what you find out, because I'm wondering too. What does honey do? Does the honey work for us or just for y'all?
Just for y'all.
Like, I got some honey around there. I be
he
putting
said
honey
it
in
ain't
my tea.
regular honey. Cheat code. It ain't. But what kind of honey it is?
So y'all ain't talking about honey at the grocery store. Y'all not talking about honey that we put in our tea or something. Cause you got to make me go squirt some honey in my mouth and see what happens.
Oh, he said, nah, it's not for y'all. Okay.
Oh, it ain't that kind of honey. Well, what kind of honey is it?
Too late. Oh yeah,
Michael heard the honey good. What?
I'm looking this up. What kind of honey?
There go Ronnie.
Oh my God.
Ronnie said, I like syrup. Tiffany Funderburg Stellas. Fuzzy, you know about the honey too?
Please take my husband's phone away. John Bell said, no, what? What, John?
Sportio. John Bell is Sportio. Okay. Sportio with a name like Sportio. What is this honey doing? To tell you, cousin. Do you need to call me?
Do men drink? I'm Googling it.
Water.
Honey and 2 bottles of water. Do men drink?
I got 2 cousins on here that don't want to tell me the secret.
Pamela.
With Ryan. Ryan will tell it. Ryan, tell me about the honey. Honey and 2 bottles of water. Oh, not that honey. It's a sex enhancement.
I think I see something right here.
Is it a pill?
A gold paper. Honey for him.
But I can't see that. What does it do? Does it? You say it makes you stand up?
It says sexual stimulant.
Okay. Does it give you any more size?
Girl, I'm about to send this to you. Hold on. It's made by Royal Honey. It's royaltyhoneyusa.com. Okay, hold on. I'm sending it to you. Gold wrapper. Okay, I found it.
They got 2 kinds. They got 2 kinds, gold and black. Albert said, how much honey? Mr. Bird, it ain't the honey that me and you thinking about. It's something totally different.
Oh, I see the black one. This stuff $40.
That's what though? Is it a pill? Lasts longer. Fuzzy telling me check my inbox. I'm gonna check it. It's a pack. Shayna, check your inbox. I just messaged you.
Lord Jesus Christ. Look at this. Yes. It's black and yep, you done told the secret, Ryan.
Oh, a minute. Shayna, it say honey for him and her, so we can get some honey too. What they gonna do for us?
I don't know. I'm about to read.
Yep, Ryan, you done told the secret. You sure have. But Ryan, you might be helping somebody out. You just never know.
Okay,
it may not be
the black honey, the one in the black package is just for men.
So the goal for us.
The goal is for both. It could be from what I'm reading in the description.
What it gonna do for us? Okay, Michael says it's worth every penny. Michael, how you know? You tried it. What it did for you, Michael? Let us know. And Mr. Bird said, well, if you're giving out info, be more precise, guys. Come on. Yes, help us out.
Well, it ain't giving no description what it do for the women. What is
it? Ronnie said, on the way to Adam and Eve right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Dave, you are doing the most tonight. What is going on? I thought you weren't feeling well, love. What is the deal?
Lakeisha say, message me,
Lakeisha,
girl.
I'm about to send it to you, girl. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
You might just need to go ahead and just put that on the Sweet Tea podcast page.
I am. I'm gonna go ahead on and post it. Here we go.
And you make sure you tell Ryan Hennix, thank you for letting us know about the honey.
That nugget, Ryan Hendricks.
Are there any women on here that have tried this honey? Because I want to know, what does the honey do for us?
Lakeisha,
Does it make us wetter? Does it make us wetter? Make us a little more flexible? What the honey gonna do for us? Michael, did you and your partner try the black and gold? Did you have it and your wife have it? Like, what was this?
On my way to Adam and Eve right now. Just
Brian said he ain't playing. Y'all anniversary in the summertime though, right? So he's just gonna go ahead and start practicing now.
Our real anniversary is in March.
I'm talking about the wedding anniversary.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's how we legally were married before the big wedding. So yeah, it's in March.
Right.
No, I ain't saying nothing, Michael. You can't start giving the information and then y'all just want to withhold it. You gotta continue to tell.
Well, Ernest said it'll make you crave your man.
Okay.
Some gummies will do that too.
Oh my God.
A little Crown Apple, a little wine, all of that.
You don't drink like that. The honey.
But I do see about this honey. So I'm
this
be looking
is
into
a good topic.
It has been. I'm gonna be looking into it. If y'all see me up here selling detox tea and honey packs, y'all better come buy some. Damien says it's not gonna give you nothing you ain't got. So you ain't getting no more inches or nothing like that. Okay. Y'all itty bitties don't think that honey gonna help you. But if you need that sucker to stand up.
Oh look, Ernest said then you will be crying later on that liquor. Yeah, you get drunk and why you don't love me? What we talking
about? Be early somewhere. We don't like to share useful info. They don't want to share the info, but don't worry, Shayna done found it.
Yes, so I did. I'm about to post it in our page.
On
our business page.
So we're gonna have another topic. We're gonna have another episode about this.
Erica, where you went, girl? Y'all, I think Erica exit the accidentally. Give us a second. Yeah, we'll definitely have to revisit this conversation. This has been a good one for sure. Oh, you back?
Girl, I don't know what happened. They must be want me to talk about that honey.
We kept it going. It's okay. A couple of seconds.
Definitely gotta have another topic about this. Okay, so Keisha, all of us when we gonna go get this gold honey, you gonna get it and you gonna come in the studio with us and let us know how it worked for you. But now you can't be shy. You're gonna have to tell it. Tell everybody what it did.
About it. Just dropping it in your man drink.
The black one.
The black one or the gold?
Well, you said the black is for the men, right?
Yeah, but the gold says him and her.
Oh, okay.
But
so if
of what it does for us, it showed what it does for them.
Make sure it's tea, so he won't know
the difference.
What about some detox tea? Can it be detox tea, honest?
Oh no, you can't. You know that tea work just that fast. You ain't be able to enjoy nothing. Drinking a detox tea with the honey.
Yeah, you have a little while. As long as you don't know alcohol. Y'all, now is this honey natural? Cause I can't be putting all kind of thing in. I do want to try it, but is it natural ingredient, Shayna?
Hold on.
Ryan, where you at? Is it natural? Oh, it got a nasty aftertaste.
But it'll give you a 3-day headache. Oh, I ain't drinking that.
Lakeisha, we take that back, girl. We ain't gonna try that honey. We ain't gonna 3-day headache. No. But now I know the plug with some gummies is legal. Good question because I can't do all that extra stuff either. Oh, I must have missed that. What was the question? What's the extra stuff?
I'm
Shayna,
sorry.
you said some extra stuff?
Mm-mm.
I wonder if my neighbors upstairs got that honey. I
Watch,
swear.
he be coming up, making all kind of noise.
I be wanting to go up there and tell him
Oh
it
yeah,
is
ask him.
not necessary to be so loud.
Mm-hmm.
She says, you asked what's in it, yeah. You must have take 3 if it make your head hurt. Ryan, how many you took?
More than one. Ernest say you can't do more than one. Jesus
Ryan,
Christ.
how many did you take with the 3 they had?
Look, he said that's the best headache I ever had. No.
The best headache I ever had, though. Okay. Now for y'all,
Hilarious.
it gives y'all endurance, like it makes you last
That's what
longer.
it says. It increases stamina.
But because now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Now this is one of our topics. How long should good sex last?
Yes.
Sometimes we don't want to be going all night. Mm-mm.
Legs start to hurt
Damn.
and all kind of other stuff. He was going all 3 days. Wow. With the headache. Still.
He didn't care. He said that was the best headache. He didn't care.
Mm-mm.
Oh, y'all, we appreciate y'all coming
Yeah,
in
this
here
is, I like this one.
telling us about this stuff here. I don't know, Shayna. I tell you what, we'll buy one thing of honey, and you and I will share it. You know, like don't you buy your own supply, and I buy my own supply.
Oh, yeah, girl, because you know how I feel about that kind of stuff. I ain't fixing to try to be, I don't want no headaches and all of that.
Don't want the headache, but I want to see what it does.
48 hours.
That honey make you last that long?
And
Is
with
that
the too?
Wait a minute now. Ain't no way you can go no 48 hours. What woman y'all be with that can go 48 hours? She must have had some honey too.
Girl. He said cannot take, oh my gosh. Can't take the honey on an empty stomach.
Oh, so that's why Ryan had the headaches. He took it on the empty stomach. Ryan, you ain't cook. Well, Ryan can't cook. He be telling us all the time he can't cook. Damien say you revisit that 18-year-old youth.
Really? Okay.
All right.
You speechless? Like you.
Lakeisha, we might need to try it. Come back. Come
Girl,
back.
Eric, he had you speechless. I think I was in situation. Girl, yeah, good 30 minutes is perfect too. Right? It depends on the person.
I ain't trying to go no 2 hours.
As long as it wasn't 24 seconds.
Can't do no 2 hours. I heard you. Can't do no 2 hours. So by 2 hours, baby, I want some cereal.
Oh, Rhonda,
Right.
you heard from a friend? You heard from a friend that that's what happens. So, okay. He just keep digging himself deeper and deeper into a hole for when I get off the podcast.
Oh, Ernest say it's in you that long. Okay, so for 48 hours, you have the possibility. So if you're sexing, one pill for 48 hours will make you have endurance longer. Is that what you're saying?
That makes sense because I wasn't understanding at first.
2 hours, 2 pumps and a pullback. What? 2 hours, pumps and a pullback. Lakeisha say, right, long as it ain't a minute.
Right.
Gotta make it through the whole Usher song. If you don't make it through the whole Usher song, it's like, what? It stays in your system for a couple of days. So if y'all going all weekend, he gonna be strong all weekend.
Okay.
That goes back to that obligation during that anniversary.
Man. He said Ernest might as well send y'all. Shoot, you gotta supply. I'm scared, y'all.
So Rashard, I don't know if he just joined, but we totally off of what we've been talking about.
Yeah,
we talking about honey now. Rashard, you heard of the honey? The sex enhancement honey? We wondering. Ernest, why you ain't got none? You don't use all of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is hilarious.
With that honey, you just wipe off. You just wipe off and keep going. Oh, Ryan, you funny. Trying to help the men that need some. All right, so men that need longer endurance. Ryan,
Yeah, I don't need no 2 hours though. That's just too much.
Ernest, Michael, Damien, they all saying this honey work. Y'all go online. I think Shayna's gonna post it into the podcast page, and
we're gonna have another conversation about this.
Rashard said, "No, I don't need nothing like that." So you don't want to have no endurance, is what you're saying. Ronnie says, "About to be in the emergency room messing around." Yep. Sure enough. Sure enough. Now, is that honey gonna do for them men like how I do with the Viagra? You know, because sometimes they get that Viagra and they can't go back down.
Yeah, then you gotta go to the hospital for real, like.
My homegirl told me they went a whole 6 hours. I can't imagine either. I mean, was there no stopping? Or did you say that there was some stopping in between to recuperate, get a bowl of cereal, get a little lemonade drink?
For real.
That's a whole bunch of lubrication.
Find out if that was consecutive hours. That's too much time.
Can a woman stay lubricated, naturally lubricated for that long?
I think so. Huh?
My dogs. Rashard. Well, what's the meaning you talking about? Smith? We just gonna go on ahead on off of that now. We're gonna go on ahead off of that now, because Smitty had the honey and the honey made Smitty go. We wondering. Lemonade, yes, some lemonade. Lakeisha said, nah, they went at it, she said, but seems like a nap had to be in between that time, because good God, hell no.
Right.
Some lubrication, a whole bunch of spitting, because I'm saying,
that's too much.
No. Somebody didn't make it if they last 6 hours. She dry. Exactly, Ernest. I'm saying. Ain't no woman can last that long. You got to have a whole bunch of spits.
Yeah, that ain't that just
Dustin, which one you calling dumb? Me or Rashard? Not spitting. Yes, ma'am. You already know, because we can't stay. You gonna have to do something, and because ain't no way your friend lasts no 6 hours. Girl, call her on the telephone right now and ask her. We need to know. We need to know. Rashard McAllister, you're going to hell. Oh,
yeah, that could be right, Lakeisha. Foreplay could have taken over a good bit of the time. That could be it.
6 hours. How much foreplay can you do in 6 hours?
Girl, I'd be just snoring and everything, child.
She must be a good squirter. Y'all some freaks on here tonight now. Okay.
We got way off of subject.
Way off.
Yeah, that's what I said too, Lakeisha. I'd be snoring and everything. Like
Alan Bird still on here. These guys telling you. Man, nice snoring.
I'm about to post that honey in our. Are we gonna do second? We're gonna do this for the next podcast so we can continue this conversation going on. Rashad said pure white Hennessy will do it instead of the honey.
I ain't never had no white Hennessy.
They have some.
Does white Hennessy taste like brown Hennessy? I really ain't no fan of Hennessy. But now, if you mix Hennessy with a little pineapple juice, it might be okay. For me, get a little Crown Apple, one of them gummies that I'm talking about. I know the plug right up the street. Y'all want some of them gummies? I'm gonna need a tournament now. But you know, Yeah.
Well, we've
I,
been on for a whole
Lakeisha, you
hour,
got your
9
friend
minutes. Hmm?
Lakeisha, did your friend answer? Cause we want to know. 6 hours. I'm still stuck on that. Did she take a nap? Anything? Hey, Jody, you just getting on here. Jody, we about to hang up. We about to get off. Cause I
Yeah,
don't even know.
we've been here a whole hour. Hello.
Yes. Oh, Jody, before we get off, Jody, did you know about the honey? Because the guys done told us about this honey. Did you know there's some honey, a gold wrapper and a black wrapper? They still sleeping. Oh, them 6 hour people, yeah, sleeping.
Right.
I'm gonna ask her when we get off and update y'all.
We're gonna
We
wait
need
for that
you on
update, girl.
here. We need you to call her
Got
on
my
the phone.
personal number if you need to let me know on the personal level. Hit me up, girl.
Jody said, "Nah, I'm lost." Okay, so Jody, we started off talking about love and security and marriages, and then we got into obligation sex, and then the honey came up. Ryan started talking about honey with the gold pack and the black pack. Shayna's gonna post it on our page, so you go check it out if you need.
Doing it right now.
They say this honey gonna work for you. So now, Lakeisha and Shayna, are we going to try this honey within the next 2 weeks, and then we will revisit this on our next 2 week podcast?
I'm gonna
Jody
give. I'm
said,
gonna,
check it out. So, Jody, if you're going to check it out, are you going to join us too on this next 2 week podcast, or let us know what it did for you? Because Michael said it's worth every penny, but he ain't going to tell us what happened.
I'm gonna say, hey y'all, I'm on break. What y'all talking about?
Thomas, hey Thomas, did you know about this honey for the sexual enhancement? It's a gold one and a black one. The gold is for the man and the woman, and the black is just for the man. Um, Thomas, we initially started talking about marriage and love and all of that.
Jody said I got a dog.
That just made me be quiet.
That's it. We getting off. That's it.
Jody, wait, Jody, what kind of dog you got? Is she black? Is she white? What she do? Is she a full dog like the you know, or is she the pocket one?
They do have the pocket ones.
No, Thomas. So Thomas said, "Hell no, I ain't trying to be sticky. It ain't that. It ain't the Clover Valley honey. It's the honey. Go to our page. It's the honey. It's a pill, right? Is it a pill, Shayna?
I don't know. It's something. It don't look like it's no pill.
It don't look like a pill. Okay, well, I don't
Mm-mm.
know. It Ernest, what is it? Is it something to pour in your mouth? Well, you said put it inside the tea, so is it like drops or something? Oh, Jody said he got a blow up dog. Jody, inbox me a picture of that blow up dog because I'm so curious. I really want to know.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like a coochie pocket. I didn't get that.
She's asking Jody, does he have the pocket or the doll? But he's saying he
It's
got
a
the
whole
doll.
dog.
It's just like honey, just not Clover Valley. Nah, it's a
Okay.
honey farm. Okay. But it's just like honey, but y'all still don't, it don't taste like honey, right? We are totally off.
Yeah, we
for
got to reel it back in. Okay, and
has-
it's Ryan who gave us this, right?
Ooh, Thomas say my mouth watering now. I don't need no honey. Your mouth watering. How Ernest a snitch? Ernest ain't the one who told us about it. It was Ryan. Your mouth watering for some honey. So Thomas, you gonna try the honey too? Because we want to try it within the next 2 weeks, and then we report back to see what happened. Mr. Albert,
Ryan in action after he dropped off the information, huh?
he said Ronnie went. He on his way to Adam and Eve. He already told you.
Right.
No, we not gonna not earn. We not gonna not Ernest. We not gonna not Ryan because there was somebody that may have needed to know this because they may not last long, and they're gonna know now that that honey's gonna help them now. Oh, Jamonica said, "Don't do it." Jamonica, you know about the honey? You done tried it? Um, yeah, Ernest, we really wanna we need to try this within the next 2 weeks and then see how it goes. Shut your face, Jamonica. You tried the honey?
Jamonica, you tried the honey, girl.
Let us know. We gonna tag you.
Lakeisha, me too. Shucks. I'm scared. Lakeisha, like, I'm scared now. We don't want no honey then if it's gonna do all of that. Jamonica said, don't do it.
She says, "Well, why you say don't do it?" Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know.
Yeah, look, I thought y'all was in it for the night. I'm trying to end it, Darcel. She keep going on and on. Drop our music. We gonna see y'all in 2 weeks.
We Javanica say don't do it. Trust me. We need to know why you saying don't do it. I don't want to know nothing about my family's sex life.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
All right. Well, but Ernest, I ain't got nobody to try it with, because I'm currently in between. So that's why I need Shayna and Ronnie to try it and Lakeisha to try it. And who else on here said they were gonna try it? Jody, you try it too. Well, no, Jody, you can try it with the blow up doll.
What?
Yeah.
With the blow up doll? Yeah, no. Go ahead on. Drop our music. We gonna see y'all in 2 weeks. It's been great, guys. It has been great.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on now. Okay, bye, ladies.
No.
I'm gonna look into it. Jamonica says, oh, the comment's going too fast. Wait a minute. She says it's worse on the women if the men take it. Never ending. Oh, so you haven't tried it as a woman, but you've been with somebody who tried it. Is that what you're saying?
It was great to be here, Darcel.
We trying to say goodnight.
Yeah, you gotta stop reading them comments. Let's go.
It's they still coming. They still coming.
Let's go.
Okay, so Jamonica say yeah. So I guess it would be bad on the woman because he ready to go and she ain't ready to go. Maybe that 6-hour friend. They might have had some honey. All right, so y'all, it has been a pleasure. Thank y'all so much for joining our first show for 2023. So glad to have y'all on, y'all. If you have not followed our page, Sweet Tea and Tangy Lemonade Talk with Gun Gal, please go follow our page on Facebook. We are also on YouTube. And we're on Instagram. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Y'all
and
go
Apple the Apple Podcast.
There you go. We're on Spotify as well. We're on Spotify.
Y'all go make our notifications light up.
Boom. And whichever one of my aunts that got on. Thank you, auntie.
Sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun Gal. Hey. Sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun Gal. I heard everything sweeter in the South. Ain't no mistake. Keep it real and authentic. Come and join the conversation. Talking about relationships. Have some fun. I know you wanna. Hanging with some Southern Bells. Mix it with some Arnold Palmer. Sweet tea and lemonade talk.